it's a counselor. Send your diet, no. And then what's the word about baby?
Thank you.
The benefits of marriage for a man. And for so dear, what would dear mama be? Counselor, now our dear and for so dear near chim. So a man war for so dear, and a man's war for so dear. Or dear fire call. Now for men for dear cannon, sound wall.
The Dickam which you which here was your for near tea for a PC. I keep saying this. Oh, your bar now, bear man, now what for? Now, Osha program, yeah. Mepacho, memo ego. And I sabi wa homa so we get enkan chiro yira na okunu say Doom TV no and I say we e come out and e come away there be ye nyina igususua. There is no perfect marriage in the way. Don't be deceived.
True.
Now ugo susua de no then you are getting close to perfection. Tina de be kan say yensua de na yembre ye ho ase oba no be ma no ikundo ayiri no. There is nobody perfect in the way. Kakra we are getting there. So please pay attention and study and learn as well. Thank you. Question how the girl is that is there's also our dear mono and by our benefits and our benefit. Yes. Oh yes, 1,000 times yes. Nevertheless, for the mind of God, looking at how God created marriage, right from the book of Genesis, you will understand that God saw the need of a man having a woman in his life. So God said it was not good for a man to be alone. So I need to create for him, with him, a woman, a helpmeet. So then you need to understand that a man faso, a man faso, but I say, Nietia nyame bo wobama beman say, so that the man must benefit more. So when it comes to marriage, I have heard a lot of men go, our dear, she need the woman has sex, our dear, for then our dear, frustration, depression, anxiety, stress, school fees, danger, pressure. No, ladies and gentlemen, the truth is that men, we benefit in marriage than women. Nevertheless, once God has brought the two of us together, we both benefit. Eti, wabenya the benefits. Wabenya the benefit, but when young krupo yenya the benefits. The two shall be one. Iti me be man na me ma be wado wabano. I have a lot I am benefiting from the marriage.
Yeah.
That saves my life. Anka man wade anka. Wabane so enya niomba bi fra wade mu anka wan wade anka. Wenya wade anka. Na so yen kire say we wabana wade ya is a sin. It's bad. It's not good. No, we are not saying that. But we are saying that nyame ya adom na wo mra so ana wonya bi ana who decided at the time that you want to marry her, there are benefits that comes from. So in fact, if there are no benefits of marriage or to be together, God wouldn't have created it in the first place. So for God to create a man and see the need that the man will need a woman from the book of Genesis should tell you that God has his own plan towards marriage. So if marriage is not beneficial and it wouldn't benefit anybody, God, number one, wouldn't have created it from the beginning of his creation. It was say what Bobby behavior, then the wisdom of God, he created the man, added the woman, knowing that everything I've created can only be entrusted into the hands of a family.
True.
In the wisdom of God, simple. God had created everything, trusted everything in the hands of a man, Adam, and said, cultivate, take care, replenish. Production, God brings the woman and say, now, production, recreation, productive world has been opened. Now, the man, you can have sex with the woman and have children.
Okay.
So then it tells you, what would have been the man? It means that all the animals, male and female, but the man would have been alone. Obian can gardens, and the garden was bigger enough that a man cannot take care of it. We need the support of a woman to help him take care of the garden. To get a car, Bema benefits marriage than a woman. So the plan of God, he created man alone and then brings in the woman and say, help the man, knowing that God in this the responsibility is too big. Upon you, giant, Kramai, Jatasibo, all these people were, animals were created by God. And apart from plants, you have to walk around the garden. The garden is too big. Bad man going to be. So you need a supporting system. You need a woman. You need a helpmate. And a classmate or a caretaker. You need somebody to help. So then God brings the woman. So she tell you that when you say it is not good for the man to be alone. It is not good for the man to be alone. So what are the benefits of marriage? What did God have in mind? His intention. So please, bema benefit or ba benefit or yemienu yenya benefit free. So mema we enjoy marriage than women.
Inti counselor ansa na wo best start na wasisi so na wabo mema benefit a wo munya ewa wade mu no. Uma yate ase se helpmate na chire say ye ba be so be ma na sene sene ye be ya ne niswade hu no ana de
what God has entrusted into the hands of men.
Entrusted in his hand no watimi edwuma na ana se watimi afofele na chire say ye kan helpmate no should be in that capacity to support, should be in that capacity to help make the benefit a reality. Naturally say, ye can answer na bema benya wade so mfaso de no. Was say obano oduru pempenso bi ana.
Of course, yes. I mean, if you still remain yourself or you keep yourself as a lady and not grow to be a woman, you cannot attain that qualities to be able to help a man to function as a man. Bema nyamia bono must function as a man who takes authority, control. He has dominion over whatever God wants to entrust. God brings you into the life of the man so that you can help the man take control over which God has entrusted into his hand. Eti se bema tiwo no wade ya the life is different. Bema wade ya the life is different. I will talk about it. Ejuba will say yakase bema wade ya responsible. Sabimpo manoa ebia no nya responsible. But once you marry, the society and the world see you that he said you when things can be entrusted into your hands. Tisabi, a jebi walk the bow engineer, but no idea was Jack, and then between them out. Because once they say you become a man, you are becoming a father. It means that you've been able to grow past children, baby. So now, you don't marry because of your age, or you don't attract a man because of your age. You don't attract to keep a man because of your beauty. You attract to keep a man because you are there. You are matured enough to match a man's standard according to whoever the man. Maybe I'm in the standard or setting. So, but you see, when it comes to a quality woman, a good woman, a woman who is very good, a noble woman with good character, you fit the standard of every man. Maybe to me, you. Because what they done buy, you are highly to be praised. No man can look at you and say go. If they tell you go and you go, they must come back look for you because your type they don't get time anywhere.
It's a counselor. Are we talking what check a box not for maturity?
Yeah.
Are we talking financial stability? And so are we talking say oba ansa na bema benya awade so mfaso de no e wo say oba no
yes, of course, not to deviate from the topic today. Nevertheless, you cannot set up your mind to marry when you have nothing to do as a woman. It's very dangerous. You must be doing something before you meet a man. The reason is that, number one, when I find you do something, it tells me that you are somebody who can be entrusted with something.
Okay.
If you are doing nothing, what can I entrust into your hands? It means, number one, you lack experience.
Okay.
Number two, you don't have a purpose. You don't have a dream. We need baby awoko. We need me enti awocho. Enti oba wo nyehwe. Me wade wona fe na be ma oska start you abehye no because you lack experience. You must be doing something before you fall into something. If you are doing nothing, you cannot have something.
Okay.
So oba bia bobra kakra, you mo ye adwuma kakra. You may not have the world. You may not have the gold. You may not have the silver and the diamonds, but at least you may have an aunt.
Okay.
And it is enough to handle the world.
All right. It's a counselor. What are some of the benefits a man gets
all right,
when
so,
he's married?
All right, so let me start from this.
Yeah.
And I think that the men will understand better. All right, so number one, Marriage helps the man because you will have a better sex life.
Hey.
Yeah. And I'll explain. And I repeat, men, pay attention, please, I beg you. Marriage helps the man because you will have better sex more often. Married men are also the most likely to report a highly satisfying sex life.
Counselor,
according to study, say when a man gets married, married or marriage comes into his life, Berman enjoy healthy sex life than when he's single. Number one, when you are not married and you are having sex, you don't feel comfortable. Number two, your conscience judge you and tell you that it does not belong to you. Especially if you just want to have your way in the life of a woman, you cannot go scot-free. So when a man is married, they enjoy sex. Number one, it is called a healthy sex life. Healthy because spiritually it is healthy. Healthy because physically it is healthy. When you are enjoying sex with your wife, you don't run away. You don't hide. You don't go look for hotel. You take your time because you are not stealing it. Wakume mo tisani aso bijina do next year obokoko. Now when you are doing sex, you need to understand that as a man, I enjoy. These are my benefits. One, psychologically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. These are my benefits. And when I am doing it, I do it to my satisfaction. And heaven even endorses it, that this is a gift for you. Thank you. Now, do you know that when you are having sex with somebody you are not married to, it is called fornication? Number one. Number two, it is called sin. Number three, the Bible says that anybody who sin is a sin. But whenever you commit fornication, you don't just sin against the body, you also sin against the soul. And that is why if you are watching me, you will understand as a man that no matter how spiritual you are, if you keep fornicating, at the point you realize that your soul is sabotaged, your soul is arrested, your soul is muted, it goes down. At the point, very spiritual, but you cannot pray, you cannot fast. Spiritual life goes dry. Why? Because it is called stealing.
Okay.
So number one benefit in marriage for men, we enjoy better sex. Healthy one, of course. And satisfying one. Satisfying.
Yeah.
Satisfying. We do it to our like they don't put in their heart. No, their soul and their body. They more relaxing. Be carry crutch right now. No. Guilty conscience. Only will be chimpana na woody. Unu will be chimpana no bedaw Friday. Who say your corona? So a Christian, your conscience. We a good Muslim. You will understand that what you are doing is against Allah. It's not good. Once your conscience judges you over something, you can't do it peacefully, wholeheartedly. With your will, yourself, and your inner man enjoys it. You can enjoy bodily, but your soul cannot enjoy what you are doing. Because you know it is not permitted in the Quran. It's not permitted also in the Bible. All the religions, does not permit that. So you don't even feel comfortable. So number one, remember, we enjoy healthy sex, better sex. In fact, we enjoy so much that we take our time to enjoy. We can exploit better. Yeah. The truth is that most often, most often, if they are 100%, about 80 of them Yanwadum. I'm sorry. A woman can look at you and say, "Be a bibia man, sex. Actually, I won't pay, but demand." So what is it that this guy needed? But in what disappointed me. No, I could be on any nada, on any that to again require hardcore on preda. So what happened? So it should tell you that sex spiritually it binds. It puts the two of you together. Yeah. It is either it puts you in chain or it puts you in blessings. So sex is not something that is ordinary. So number one, men, we benefit better sex than single guys.
That's when you are married.
No, when you are not married. When you are not married, you have sex with multiple girls. Number one, spiritually, you are terminating your destiny. You are killing yourself. You think it's enjoyment, but you are putting your soul under cage, into a cage. Yeah. You will not know now, but I'm telling you, you become a servant to an enemy. True. The devil. You are okay? But imagine you are married, one woman, you stay, you are faithful, you enjoy better. And anytime you need it, it's available. Well, so when you are single, sometimes when it's not available, the first thing you think of is masturbation. It's because you don't have it. So number one, marriage benefit for men. We do and get healthy sex. Better sex.
Okay.
Men come on, better sex.
Next point.
Next point. Marriage also influences the behavior of a man.
That's a benefit.
Benefit for men. When a man marries, the marriage benefits him. But it benefits him so much that that man, I don't want to be gentle for now. That man, number one, cannot behave anyhow in public. When you see a man who is married behaving anyhow, he's not properly married. When you marry, number one, just having this ring on and knowing that you are married, number one, you can't misbehave in public. Why? Because something tells you that your status has changed. You are no more who you used to be. So even when friends are talking about Charlie, we will get Charlie, impo so be ya, it's not right to do. So be able so yesi. I don't know yesi, but on one day or yepi, he doesn't care. Or so sisi, if you are no big job or buana children and him, car no or take care of the bonnet so now shall ha no mia. Why? Because we are the girl. So what they are? His behavior is affected. He cannot drink anyhow in public. He becomes a responsible man, even when he's a fool. Society sees him as a responsible person. It affects him. How many men have you seen in public, married, well responsible, smoking in public, and compare it to young guys who are not married? A married man wants to smoke, can go and hide in a car, can go and hide in toilets, or even in public, can go a year next, or quite a few years anymore. No, I could a chile kakra, no, one nom, we are not watching, no, about back, no, better answer. Because you assume you are responsible in society. Young guy, baby, what's now? Tell it, Mupa Pejatu, Why? Because see, when you are married, you know that what you are doing does not only affect you, it affects your wife and the glory of your family.
Okay, so counselor, me patron me was and it's what my auntie says it changes the way the person behaves.
Yeah, his behavior factor.
Even the thinking,
yeah,
how I was or relating me at the no CB, but stages abrabono stage like no na no maybe na udi no maybe I say. Experience a little bit account take akra na just blossom na fe what done a butterfly no in a situation I will catch them say awade Emma obi esesa don't you uneme nya adwen say nature say ye manipa na nyini mpofiri mu ase o ye
na wunyi ya ade na akowade
enye se wo nyini ya adenti na okowade me pesa me kire say stages.
Stages in what? Okay, T. See, this society and this world has accepted what must not be accepted in society. Number one, before you say I do, you need to kill a lot of bad habits in your life. It tells me that I am ready to settle down. If you're not ready to settle down, please carry your habits that can kill you tomorrow. But once you make up your mind that I want to be a man and build a family, and then suddenly I become a mentor to other children coming out, please, you change before you enter. And that is why a lot of men go like, their wives are bad. Most wives are not bad. When a man is bad and the wife talks about it, it makes the wife bad. And the ones some shouldn't buy now be suban body kwa. Why you has to complain? She, in fact, as a matter of fact, I'm sorry. She has to start nagging. She start talking, and now Suban open now for some, masam, and a masam, and a no, and as God, so casado, Chale, my wife, you talk too much. As I go himself, go talk, say, and I'm enough, why you talk. Now, may catch yourself. If you're not ready for a woman to complain and nag and talk, change before you propose. Sharp. So maturity is demanded from you once you become a mother, a father. In fact, once you become a husband who is becoming a father, because children are going to look up to you as their first mentor. If you can't do this, don't put a ring on somebody's finger and go cause confusion, because you don't deserve her in the first place. Some of us, we were not straightforward. I could lie, do things. This is me. I think I don't own you.
Yeah.
You know, but once you get to a stage where you decide that Charlie, the kind of life we are living is not healthy, it's not helping. We want to marry. You start correcting yourself without the advice of anybody. What to us no, meja insanum. What was meja winenum. What to us Charlie masam no, Charlie mamja Charlie, be Charlie. You know what I'm saying? So gradually there are things you couldn't do now as in positive way. You start doing it, you start changing, you start becoming, because you feel like it won't help. There are people who smoke and drink, but so people can go like, hey, what's the song? Charlie, now, man marry for change. You know, be good say your children say go say they drink, they smoke. Yeah. So marriage,
it's a positive change.
I'm telling you. It will be one more bema. No good yes, sir. When you win the podium, but he didn't prepare to enter. If you marry saying that I don't want to be controlled, you are still not matured. Because in marriage, something will control you. If not your wife, your children will control you. The reason is that they don't demand you to be controlled. But by looking at them, your wife and your family, the environment will control you. Not to do certain things as a responsible husband and man. So then I say that marriage also influences the behavior factor of a man.
True.
Yentuasu, Papa. Married men also have higher income than unmarried men do. For a man married is a money saver.
It's
and I repeat, married men, and I'm repeating, please, every man watching, listen. We are young guy, I can't tell you are here by force. You know, be by force say if I marry me, you know, Charlie, me I go, Charlie. That's a it's your life anyway. Everybody's entitled to his decision or her decision. True. But we want to see this and listen to wisdom. Married men also have higher income than unmarried men do. For a man, marry is money saver. In other words, when a man marries, he saves more than when he double dates. When he goes around, sleeping around. See, you can never in your life have sex with 10 women and tell me that you are not losing. Number one, the places you shouldn't have been to, you will go there by Uber, by taxi, or by fuel. Waste of money. Am I speaking wisdom?
Yes, sir.
Number two, some of the women you want to go to bed with will demand for lunch.
True.
Even when they are not demanding, for you to be able to please them and be able to convince them, lunch. Lunch, young combra, 100 Ghana, 200 Ghana, depending on where you take them to. But see, marriage helps men. It helps us to save money more. Most of the time, married men are richer than single guys.
Hey.
When you are married, no, let me talk about this. When you are married, you save money. Do you know why you save money? You save money because you are raising a family. And when you are raising a family by having children, investing in them, you are investing into them like business. Tomorrow, you are going to harvest from the investment. But when you are a single man, when you put into a woman, you are not investing. Most of them are not your wives. Most of them are not your wife. Most of the ladies are just chilling ladies. You want to have time with. Now listen, another. You can buy a car. You can buy fuel into the car. You can buy units, airtime. You see, airtime, iPhones, iPhone, Samsung, any phone. The birthday also any show. Because send your baby a day. I didn't know so. But see, when you are married, you don't save money. But when you are married, you save more money.
Even when you have gotten married right from the beginning.
Now, 3 days, 3 days, nobody do what them. We said that from sir. 3 days. Udia na ubra. Some bako restaurant. Restaurant is so the ko baby a ebe chino say, "Oh, you're a romantic man." Huh? I'm telling you that today some boys are suffering. They don't have anything to eat because when they had it, they couldn't put their mind to work well by raising to see that we want to build a family. They thought that the money they have today will be there. To get be on the chele and again obi awade and the single guy jack on number couple crowd actually only be trim plan or ban him out of money. So marriage benefits men. Ebini said married men, they have more income than unmarried men. So when a man marries, it's a sign that this guy has the opportunity to save money. Okay,
so with the more income, no, wait there, just my little me busa and answer me day topic. Say more income, no, is it that the woman also is bringing income and my income here?
Yeah, ninyina akeka ho. Ninyina akeka ho. Ninyina akeka ho. Now we say what she get bimpna get hello babe, make me 1,000 Ghana some skasa. So minibi, and you say minibi. But already you say we are building a family. Yeah. And remember baby resisi dan dan bebre nyomo dia. O mo 50 on 50. Remember 70 crore you return to him. O mo boa dey see that. Kola school o mo ko bebre mad bisika wo. Remember school dey make but o get onya sure. Na o just can went to here. Some me look as ye jai my bibra o bisika kam mema ho. E jawo. Yes. Skana kem. E besia 5,000 2,000 zwadi. Odi wie no sen jawo. Na za e diabo. Oko. Oh, you do sika Christ a blessing. At least for your yere. And we do sika. Is it not a blessed? A blessing, sorry. It's a blessing. And you are blessed, so you do sika. At least she can account and say, oh no, me you from Kolani fees. That is a good woman, of course. Or the Tikra na ede. Oh yere. No ya fa and you yam shedi baba ema ho. But we get a jo 1,000 go to Brazilian hair 800. No you know Jawa. I wrote and said, marriage appears to improve the lifestyle of a man and stabilizes their lives. Okay? Yeah. They don't walk around. So let me repeat for those who are listening to us. I said, for a man to, settle down, for a man to be in marriage. Yeah. I said, that marriage appears to improve the lifestyle of the man and stabilizes their lives. Tubo se onfia nkoha ono ba we akoda ofia nkoha no ochisi anadwo 12 na wonam kohwe oba anadwo 11 no nam kohwe no Taliban ho oso ni sakoja no no tintuntuntum ne kan ko se babe tutuma ko so don't worry for your love malaria opo adwuma wa wade akọ shefie ono yere ma shede 21 mape mosquito spray bi mo spray ba ko tra bontin o ma you know what I'm talking about, so what I'm saying, Friday ma ko jina club be mani de chia ko shibram ko no mo san no namfo a be fi club abeba 500 Ghana is gone. Me ma wade 500 Ghana cannot go that night. True. Not because I am stingy, but because I'm protecting the family. That responsibility. That makes sense. Adechia, you try a nice jollof bi they are the come before one. We are my favorite. If you any try be getting near their wabreno. If you any buy a name near cook be some juice. Yeah, we are good to go. 500 Ghana. Is it not beautiful? Yeah. Also, yeah, want to me my young one man with you because girls, and that Frankie's nan party, Bapa, yeah, press around the asa. Buana jukra ukofi na ukandechi edianisi mana ju12 na fe na wo bere ediane. All right. So let's go. All right. Married men benefits in marriage.
Yeah. Director says,
oh, director,
yeah, to also counselor.
Study also shows that cohabiting men, and I repeat, cohabiting men are 4 times more likely to cheat than husbands do.
Hey.
And I repeat, these are the benefits men get in marriage.
So then you're able to
cohabiting men are 4 times more likely to cheat than husbands. That is men. And he said, a man awade o cheatia odisi.
Obuoba no suro
oba no one person obi be hu akoka and obi beti and oba no kura be hu tin text message condom what. So we are not empowering men to cheat, but we are trying to say that married men, when they are cheating, they are afraid. Hotel clock no head the chi say ya chinen ya sumo bi di the chi a ba akokwa no po ba akwa ba wia cause ya chi na anya better o besa de yira danfo be nkura na odokura danfo bi enro akwaka fere cohabitation. Cohabit man o chitia no aka ni sesa o chimya ma wado me no na teme wado o shia ga no cross me no ba na teba me nware no ba mi shia no me pew so ma me mra me pam no o ma me mra me pam no na me de waba ho ti wona ma na ga de fre kwadwo watch about of mba fia o sa da me mba fia adam da prison ade o ya megere na ga ba ko ni siwo make say the speaker adam o say kwadwo sa na cause anama wado da bi ma wado aka se ne ba ko be ka da bi nwade me so what me ware no so me ware. So when it comes to men, those who are cohabiting with women, they cheat more than married men. People only think that married men cheat. Counselor, you don't know me, I'm telling you. Those who cohabit, they cheat more because they are not, one, accountable to anybody.
True.
Number 2, they are not responsible towards anything. When you are cohabiting a man, he can decide not to pay school fees. That is if he is not responsible. But when a man is married, he is compelled to pay school fees. Why? Because he's responsible. He believes that I married to have children so that we can raise them. Cohabitation. Hey, cohabit man. Me see me ni, cause girl for all him. Me say, me see me what's the problem? You guys, only park on your ma. But from my mother, papa say me to me no tra. Won't send you. And then I'm a man be brave almost sumuja because the kind of men they are married to or they are staying with, they treat them like trash. Why? Because nobody can come in and command him and say anything. Why? On what deal? And you're by force. Cohabiting men, they cheat more than married men. Pacho yento aso. Pacho mi dasi. Marriage can save and has saved a lot of men. Grammar. Marriage has saved a lot of men from dying premature. Number 1, when you marry, you live a healthy life. The reason is that number 1, you eat well. Why you are not married? You don't eat well. A lot of men don't eat well. They are men. They don't eat well because you don't get wife. Now what you for do be say, and you may be a sokoto dokoni moko kwano. And you may be a sokoto fried rice. Your friend check. Check your how far. And you may be a sokoto kokoni bread. And you may be also your gari soaking and the bread. And you may be also your milkshake. Who the milk goose ma? Now the sugar warm. Say, young one the yen you did that. It told the milk on the sugar guma. Now I stay what's that from milk now? Now the bread. I want to know what the hell.
And only milkshake.
Milkshake. You are abrabo pan you. Utmi toko and the bread. Now obo. Obian can wash them. No when you you TV or can tank us now. Now boko cook ni bread and you are killing the system. You are in the hole. And I joke come the part to me gari soakings. Both so down John when your heart bend. Both so come so I said you need to be hey single this. Nobody should brew why confused. So we are single. O kono mo sana obo a de be che na when your hangover. Come joy a basa or life ring organized. Oh ususuma anye to baby aba wontra. But if you're a married man, this is what happens in marriage. And it helps a lot of men. At least, ubeda sorry no. Na mi lusi o na milk bi ho. Si enye ma umpo a wa benya bibie di.
Oh.
Anya bia ye aduane ndo mudi ye bi ka ye jollof adechia ye microwave ayi to me di. Me say anya ye kura kola ni di no mo de ye ka ye bone hia ye ma. Anya ye bia kom do ne ba critical yetimi sori anaju 12 kura ye aduane ba mmemma bi. Anopa ukaso bedi mu yetimi sori anopa na yakeka jene moko ntrowa ne atwitwa ne ye friend rough stew pragada ne dem na krachi wa bono gongon wa tie sikwem obi ko adwuma ne flax ya ne lunch eni sim na odi ko adwuma obi so bia ye suppose di no the breakfast ebi kra didi wo kam de yira ye milu kakra wa ye bi wa chinkosua bread ne sika njoko nyina gentleman or driving na no odinimelo single man and no past 789 kokura ubenya drink asumesi ama be can run advert to anybody ubenya asumesi drink am say pacho mame bofrot ai chitu my bofrot no fall adopa abo drink ni bofrot e take car front the bege den e na okọ adwuma ma control your basa ma ye adwini is so because when you don't eat well you can't think well because good food is health to your bone.
Obi worry crowd because me pay aduane ade ache so.
Yeah, but if you don't know obi worry
Trimude bi.
Enye trimude. Ye na yiska no.
Benefits.
I'm telling you. And when you eat well, healthy wise, you get better. I'm telling you, single guys, most of them are not healthy. Me, I beat my chest to tell you. They eat anyhow, drink anyhow, smoke anyhow, sleep anytime. You do things anyhow. In fact, you are not even organized. JB and I do 11, 12. As we see, I have got bread. And I do very bread that booze. No, so a lot of young guys are not healthy. They are not healthy. Most of them are even depressed. They are depressed. Psychologically, they go through this stress. So benefit, enemy say, Charlie, you eat well. What I say, you eat well, healthy wise, mental health, mental health. Buddha. I na me tese nkrofo and na makra be chichi me ma wintem. And me makra wintem jab me ma it's not true, please. Obi eweja obi e no amum yenkosie no. I'm telling you sir, papa bi so anya che. Esa yeri pa bi a wonya ai. Esa odo bi a wo yiri bi wo ma no. Esa krokro bi ni ntiase bi a wo ba bi wo ma no. Te ba cha ya wo kan ma mawu a e na wa kan mo so o manya che. So I hear people say, and I wade okowadia, yeku, may, or betiti one no for Japan, yes, never true. Please. All right.
That's the next point.
Next point, open, next point. All right, next point. All right, make up to pen maybe. Less, married men are much less likely to have problems with alcohol abuse or illegal drugs. How many times no bema why you cooking a married man? The benefits in the married man why you cooking I say how many times? And look at our young generation. Because get to no more a young generation here. I went to one of the places I will not mention, or Donkoh. When I entered, I cried. Because almost 99% of the guys there are young from the age of probably 12 to 34, 40, and those who are grown, most of them don't have families. And then I confronted one grown man, Wenyimi, or catch them so starting already 24, and now he's about 55. Drugs. How many times was a married man on drugs? How many times? So these are benefits of marriage for men. When we marry, we benefit a lot.
There's a lot of checks and
because you see, you have a wife and children. At a point, even if you smoke, I know a lot of married men who smoke. They smoke out before they come home. They don't even want their wife and their children to see them smoke because the wife told him, "Mimpe smoke." And are we saying it's good to smoke before you come? No. But what we are saying is that at least for the sake of respect, he will not bring that attitude home. But go to some of the guys in the bedroom or shiwi, or not the bedroom or body cigarette, or not bedroom or born enough for cheers. Gragadagao. Na we were ha. Na appeal waha. Yes, she. I'm be say ja no ma boboro ja. Bibi abogo. Abrabo so. Yan chilling now and say when you're 900 Ghana on account soon. Are you serious? They can't say my mean here. So married men are much less likely to have problems with alcohol abuse and illegal drugs. Married men. Okay. And yeah, come on, sir. And the last one. Marriage to a man. Listen to this. Very important to me. And I won't talk again. Marriage to a man simply makes logical sense. Why? Because my wife is shorter than seeing my girlfriend. My wife, W-I-F-E. Simple. My wife, my girlfriend. So it tells you that wives are less problematic than girlfriends. What a girlfriend demands, a wife does not demand.
How is that possible?
Number one, when a girlfriend calls you and tells you I need money, the pressure they give you, a wife would not. Do you know who a wife is? A wife is my half, my partner. Somebody we are running the race together. Into when we say, demanding, a wife asks, they don't demand. Girlfriends, they don't ask, they demand. You better give me. A wife asks, if you have it, let me have it. And when a girlfriend does not get, they assume you are wicked. When you don't give to a wife, she assumes you may not have. So if she has something to do, she supports. Me say, wife is shorter to see than girlfriend. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Counselor Ebusia, for the benefits that men get in marriages. And Counselor Atone Boase Achiremu Edi Achiro Eduaneno Asemne Di Achire Senya Asem Ketwa from my director through to cameraman Neo Bibiara. Dudrona single Achire say Utumuso Modi Diemu no. Ha drink a Counselor Bo mo menu ene. Milkshake no mo kakra and dokno kakra to the dokno beans just say one cast out to me a combination and I carbon dioxide
beans now how the get ya fra na get na ya drinking beans no to we are na udia de gro on gro say actually adi ko yi but what were you chow nice beans kokko won chen kakra you know less Gary. So you eat well.
No, you eat well.
Yeah.
You have a healthy sex life. There are so many beautiful benefits that comes with being a married man. Senior Counselor Akano.
And I'm sorry, do you know the joy that comes with it? Coming from town to the house, you are coming to meet a wife and kids. Hello, Daddy, welcome. Daddy, we miss you. Charlie, you don't get a problem. Because at least you have somebody to entertain you, to talk to, spend time with, especially with your kids. Especially. Because if you have a baby, you know about school, your kids make you feel welcomed. Yes. And you live long because you have somebody to share your problems with.
Okay. It's my main kind messages Libya Abana Afe ye phone lines not to move pepe messages no on Facebook Madaruma share no bia ensa enkebi your Facebook family obaya that's what no share we so buy no share it will reach a lot of people send ye beya yenyina ye betimi esuade pepe messages ni bi mamen kinkan bi ewa ha say Florence Dugan Counselor, I've been talking but he don't listen. Today this ex is demanding for money. He will speak to his ex for an hour and more. I tried to manage the little in the house, but he could chat some ladies and say he's coming over and will be asking what to buy for them. I turned out to be the bad person here when I talk because I usually talk of his calls. He's coming home late. He will complain. I don't want him to go out. But the thing is, he doesn't have enough time to sleep. And now Counselor Bebusa say, "Oh, you won't know an our boyfriend." Please let us know exactly what it is. Florence, niye na yentimi entim so pepepe te said the Counselor Kano na chire se bibia akoso kama e de amaye. Na na kwia okanta or say counselor's facial expressions is a whole mood or no so they are what they about
Abanono. Philima says, please, all immature men don't come and harass the women who are ready for marriage. Stay in your lane until you're 100% ready to be a husband. Or no, so dear or dear Abanono. And Nestina Tete says, counselor, you won't kill me. The wife is shorter indeed. And Yasem Kitwa. Nicholas Ohine says, counselor, please, why is it that when a lady breaks up with a guy, that is not a curse, but when a guy breaks up with a lady, it's a curse, and it tends to diabo? Counselor.
The reason is that before a woman breaks up, she has gone through a lot of pain, depression, atrocities. So like, what's stretching a dear machine, no bokoko, the oil ne hame, no sukakra, no abe petrol, wabe mano. So I said, no babeka me jaw. Now you've taken that through too much. But Bema, because we jaw. Strategically plan, position, unexpected, he strike like a lion and then go away.
Miriam Donkoh says, yes, blessings, your ears is sweet, you nature so also dear Banano. Princess Mamela 1 says, Auntie Valerie, aren't you sure counselor is the Solomon of our times in terms of wisdom? Hey, wisdom penny. God bless you, counselor. I love you, ciao. On also dear Banano. Awako Joel Kabibi Wahase, Akosu Empress Lomote says, God bless me with a good man. Oh Lord, be it unto her according to your word. Amako Joel says, how sweet when your wife prepares you for Funia Benquine. Every Sunday after marriage is sweet when you get a good woman. Emmanuel G says, some pampering from girlfriends are second to none. Some men are scared to go home after work. Counselor.
Any man who is scared to go home after work, check him. Most of them created a problem in the house and they are pretending on the other side that the home is no good.
Boshaba Kwabnasa for Junior and so dear what dear Bani or say counselor, you are too much, always on point. I will get married to all these to get these benefits. I know my future wife Cuddle Bay is watching and listening. God bless her and thank her for accepting me into her life. I love her too much. Yes, blessings, says Miriam Donkoh. I'm learning from you, my big sister. Ma Irene, ma Irene and sa or say or share live in Yankopon in Shroud Dodo na onkoso enyo kesie. Celestine Sasso says, God bless you all. Eugene Hayes says, Massa, this girlfriend thing cost to, if you don't give me, you are in trouble. And actually, so the counselor can demand and asking no, or no so chirim pepe. Maslin Rico says, single life. Yeah, bro. And yasem ketua. Ahmed Elewasti says, in fact, you make me cry this evening, counselor. And so Josie Atakra so say, oh, university in marriage, you are great. You say it all. I praise you. Single life ended my twin brother's life because of too much roadside oil food. Wow. That's very
food when you type for that.
Roberta Cheyam Ponsa says, today's session has been very insightful, educative, and thought-provoking. Wife is indeed simple to even spell than girlfriend. Big ups for the good work. Alec Blim Domi says, married men have so much peace at home more than cohabiting men. Wasti Rosa Wine says, oh, counselor, today, dear, you have scored more than 100. This is serious wisdom unfolded. Live long, sir. Joanne Ebri says, God bless you, counselor. And also, dear, what dear, but cash vibes. Also, counselor, you are too much. Abusia for your phone lines not to not what to mini attraction common answer no. Or say happy birthday to Stephen Ebo from Patience Abiadi here at Kantanka TV. May God bless you and excel you in all you're doing. Best of wishes to you. Mommy loves you so much. I also dear what they are bro no or say mommy loves you. I me hear mommy in the son a person and say mommy loves you. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Radin Koso and yo say, please, I'm Bridget. Please, I'm dating a guy who is having 2 daughters and a wife, but insisting to marry me. Please, I want your advice because I'm so stranded, counselor.
So stranded, only baby da. And to overwhelm because we're stranded. Only baby da. So,
oh my God.
Getting married to someone who has 2 children and who's already married It's a choice.
It's a choice.
It's a choice.
The decision. I was here for your phone lines na also wafre na one ye atwetwe nkomo WhatsApp na menena me Auntie Valerie counselor is too much. This is wisdom. God bless you, counselor. Good evening, Valerie and counselor. Thanks for your good work. My name is Hassie from Abaka. Counselor, I'm fully prepared to marry a woman. I stay with her now, but she's a Christian, and I have to talk to her on several occasions about my religion issues, that if she can be my wife, she needs to divert from Christianity to Islam. Yebesa Abahase. Yanko Ashaiman. Hello. Kojo.
Hello, Auntie.
Good evening, Kojo. Morning, Koyetio.
Oh, me do.
Hello.
Hello.
Ousu, Yetio.
Me chia counselor.
All right.
Ojo so.
Na the counselor for your prophet. Me easy. Me pray. Or see, I said, the wrong time to or.
Ousu. Enti yana worry. Why? Afen waya 24. Oh, any enya butre na hwe na bobra no pepepe. Na make sure say why secure pepepe ansa na bibia koso kama. Oh, papa na counselor. Oh. Yeah, that's it, very Ousu Yakofo Israel. As a counselor, now my question is that do I have the right to divorce her after marriage when she stands a pathetic downfall of the marriage when her expectations are not to merge to my religion? Counselor, that's just Bema, Islam, Christian, or say Obano, answer no Bewa.
You need to count the cost before you enter into marriage with whoever, regardless of your religious background.
Yeah.
So one can take us where we are. You don't divorce him or her based on religion.
Because I asked
Muslim
you
or
to.
Christian to be Jano. Now that beginning now, what were you thinking of?
Yeah.
So please make a choice, decision first before you go into it.
Good evening, Valerie and counselor. I really love your program, Valerie. Mrs. Some single guys knows every food joint, even have their contact, so they have made the order before they get there. I am Manya and in Tema.
I am Panso. Single guy via corner via. One baby. Yanko Kwashiman. Hello.
Good evening, Joe. Maneko Yetio.
Okay, like me, my wife.
Bepacho, what worry?
Yes, my wife.
Okay.
Yes, now, like, maybe I'm a pen, I'm not so penny, but one AB now, or what I said, Michelle, like, or a student now, one more kind of, let me say, there's this particular guy in class for, like, I said, we will play the guy in the last time. And see, one more kind of, what the soup, the name, rice cooker, or that, but I'm not saying, on podium. Now, what you have like, I bet you, like, Miss Milvia, you know, harming, you say, guy, no, or friend, not be an apple, what is. How are you? How is the children? This, and that. You know, so harming. Like you say, on your guy in casa, I even have headache, but I don't know how to approach the issue.
Okay.
I just want to.
Mopocho, yo, Mate Joe. Mzbeto counselor.
Bacho mintibias.
Why explain as that? Okay, so then counselor, he's a married man, but his wife is a student. Now, Obano ko school no wakunya course mate na fufu yebi. Na omoma kwan no mo bafia. Be ma itime rice cooker ne no ma no nyina wotime de ma obai say oh J. Obano ko dru fi otime frɛ no net saying. Nkwada no wawade Obano eye oba warefo.
Okay. And I did any be me.
Ni kunu no.
Okay.
Na bema na notice say obani a student.
Okay.
Bema na notice say there's a course mate who has been calling and checking up on his wife.
That's all, okay?
Until we say how to go about the issue.
Calling, checking on the wife, said they.
Yankwa Chiase.
Ah.
Hello, Comfort.
Hello, Valerie.
Yes, good evening, Comfort.
Me care councilman Sipa.
Oje also made of man and contientium.
Yamin Shamo, program, Moyen.
Amen.
Many Mikuno, Yeshamopa.
Wow.
And it has really helped us a lot.
Bless God.
That's it. Yamin Shamo.
Amen. Yeah, that's a very comfort. Erade enkoso nya ukese na oma wawade enye prom. Counselor, how does he go about the situation?
It's very simple. You know, in every marriage, there are boundaries and limitations, and two people making a team. You should be able to have a dialogue with your wife. When there is less communication, somebody steps in to do a communication. So number one, bear man, only the communication with the woman kakra. Number two, on the entrance, they say, this particular guy keeps calling you. I don't like it. Express how you feel. I didn't think that you don't like it. And I do 1, 2, about 1, 4. Now, course meet. And the school me also. But I'm trying to tell you that I don't like it as a husband. I'm sure I said, and I do 1, 2, or Barbie friend now. This woman would have, complained. So express your feeling, but not in anger. Don't do that. Be matured enough. Calm down, and then let's see what happens.
Yanko Asharman, for gifting. Hello, Achadie.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Gifty. Manenko Yeti Wadaroma.
Patrol. Mene, American, many obedient.
Only obedient relationship.
Relationship. And Nebusia for me.
Boy, Nebusia for any more.
Omuni na jimya too. But if you are Taka to Yankono, not big, or no, baby, I'm missing. But me can't be a state.
Not just a bearman or nim baby, I would say. One Sansu Nimo Busia for, and so walk on if you impress.
Only baby, I might say.
Only baby, I would say.
Aha.
Unkwana, I would say. All right.
Now, you said this is a call. Now I postponed. You said it's a corner. I postponed. And then there are little issues here and there. I'm teaching issues more. Now I don't know if I should continue with the relationship or I should call it that.
Just because he's not going to meet your family yet.
Yes.
It's making your love decrease. Gifty,
yes.
How long have you dated this gentleman, please?
6 years.
6 years. And now, mama no papa nimno. Omu no da. Unu abe mankwane nimno. All right. Okay, counselor.
Minti biga krapacho.
Minti, what dating gentleman 6 years. Bema na busuafo nyina ye ka extended family kra. Omu nyina be hu gay. Enso bema.
Obe hu girl no.
Omu nim no.
Okay. Eya bema na busua nim girl no.
Ai, so bema no. Girl ni nua bema penanim. 6 years.
What is the guy hiding?
Almost data. Say just for normal
okay, so number one, he's not decisive, he's not straightforward, and I think that he doesn't know what he wants. So he's not ready to be more committed to a relationship. Say, wait, Valerie, or no, yakabom dating. You understand? So there should be a lot of talk. The lady should be able to sit him down and ask him, do you want it or you don't want it? Because 6 years, time neko andeko. Odi agro de betumi na for 10 years, the man doesn't lose, the woman loses.
Yankom the city of Kaswa, great city. Makia.
Amen.
Manenko yeti o wadaroma.
Me patrol. I worried for 8 years in here.
8 years.
Na bema no, ene no, no problem kakra na nyama wo.
Okay.
But na me on the kokosa unfili. So say and na me decided say me jaware. Or say it's not ready to give me the divorce. Me nene won kola me nyem ne girlfriend craft me bebu me wo fie. Me de call police station call report tekra na otemema oba na yedi edwane. me compare juma kra with me ba baby me be pay juma no e be gu me ni mase sisi ano wa mama me basa me hu dia menye ono nso se enya de aware mu obejan me me seremo mo wa me.
Yo, Matimedofo, 8 years of marriage, constant infidelity. Just say, the man so number,
and the best thing to do, report the man to his own father and mother. Tell them the kind of man you have, their son, the oye war. Say, Bano, Bewaden, the oye mini ATSC, tells me easy. Men fan showing you, the father name, I'm not your friends. Don't go and tell your friends. They don't have any solution.
Yeah.
Bear man, the papa name, me call na catch them. Bear man, wait, I say, me person, my wife, December call boy, call catch them, my man, the papa, 8 years, do a film. No from Ubanen and Kasa. And then above all, add prayer to it.
Yeah. Okay. Eugene Have says, my girlfriend doesn't want me to see her parents because she's afraid her parents won't take care of her, but her parents are not taking care of her. I am. What should I do?
Who is afraid? The girl?
The woman, yes.
Is afraid that...
Say, ne mama ne papa and her name. But Beman also say, one on the head, oh, man.
Nti adenti na won pese wo de mebe kwa akokire wo maame na wo papa me na
me do ti say me no me de wo kwa be parents en hwe me biem because o mahu no adenti no mo hwe ni biem.
Then it means that I am your responsibility now.
But no, you are not my responsibility.
Well, no, that is the ladies'
catch that guy. No. So you have to make a champ upon my back as a
basically,
because it's when you're boy. It's not true. It's never true. So there should be something more than that. It's never true. So because you introduce Valerie.
Or say, Beman and so on a girl. As in,
it's already no Beman. Even though I'm chimp, then I'm sure. Then I got some side of Kochia. Something is wrong. So there is more to it. More to what she's saying.
More to what she is saying.
Yeah, than what she's saying.
I'll say that's what I thought, but she keeps making promises that I'm the only person. She only needs some time to see how the family will take it.
She only needs some time to see what she wants.
Okay. Patty Nate says he can waste her time for a very long time. What men don't... most men don't know what they want. Nature said that was a different call that came through for the 6 years.
Yeah.
Or say, why are marriages collapsing like that? If you are a J and so a dear or they abandon. Estatiwa Boate or say, Samo. A Kurugu Mary or say, according to his brother, he used to smoke and drink, but during relationship, I have not seen him smoking and drinking before. I even sat him down to talk about sleeping outside, smoking and drinking. He wouldn't listen. Na chese ono so dia wo dia banono wanti me anchiremu ankwachiri. This is from Daniel. So please, if your spouse doesn't give you these benefits, especially cooking, what should you do as a man? What do you do as a man?
There are many benefits, not only cooking.
So say you eat well, you eat healthy.
That's what I'm saying. There are many benefits, not only cooking. If she's stronger at other places, now cover up. Okay? Or let somebody help her, teach her how to cook. That's all.
Okay. Even tonight, I did some more. I ordered bread and eggs before I go there. Good job. Keep it up. Good evening, Counselor. I'm Solomon from Teacher Mante. Thanks for your advice. I really appreciate what you have done. May God bless you. So, enjoying the show. Thank you so much. Valerie, please ask Counselor, my boyfriend traces my phone all the time. What should I do? He has no right
to do that. It's a sign of disrespect and then lack of trust. It's very bad.
Auntie Valerie, I have impregnated this woman and went to her hometown to do the traditional wedding. And after the traditional wedding, they said I'm to pay 3,000 Ghana cedis to complete everything. She is with me now, but she is with me now. She used to tell me I only did kokoko, so I'm not married to her. And she have said this twice. What should I do?
What attitude is the guy showing the woman for the woman to be able to say that? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then, behavior be so the girl feels like,
Yeah.
You know, so that's it.
Counselor, Mama Joe, final words.
Final words. It's good to marry. Men, Charlie, encourage yourself, work hard, push through, man. Charlie, push. It's not easy. I know sometimes there is no money, but keep pushing. It's good to marry, right? So keep it up. 0244 515544. Ubetumi Edimechi, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and then Twitter. DY Donkoh. DY Donkoh. Me bacho follow me. Na yembo brani yanko. Ubetumi so ako YouTube. Nations Counselor _official. Nations Counselor. Bacho subscribe here. Na me the video so na ye nyina yesu ade. Nyame adoma first Sunday of next month. First Sunday of next month. And so yeah, Matters of the Heart.
Yes, sir.
Ye be share very book. And about your wow pe book ni bi so. Still books no
Yeah, available. Special congratulations and come if you could be Ampem Girls Senior High School and Osei Tutu Senior High School for qualifying for NSMQ regional qualifiers. No, Yankupon Shram, I pray and hope and ask God for you to go to the next stage.